Hey, what's going on guys? Wired Gaming back again with some more Generation Zero. Now today, what we're going to be doing is going over the letter from the dev team which came on Friday. Now, I've had a bit of a busy week/weekend, so sorry it's a little bit late, but, well. Some very interesting things have been said in this letter from the dev video. Check this out.
Hello there everyone. 2020 has been a year of ups and downs, both in the real world and in Generation Zero. In our case, it's between the mix of updates that we had. It was the challenge that we had with the Phoenix Rising update that kind of spilled out through the course of the year. For us, that was a particularly rough time. We did learn a lot from it, as you tend to do when things don't go according to plan. But we're sorry that you all had to experience that. That said, on the other side of that challenge came our most recent update with the Reaper Rival and ammo crafting, something that you all have reacted to fairly positively and have been giving us a lot of good feedback on. And while things are never perfect, it always feels good to end the year on kind of a positive note. So speaking of positivity, it gives us a lot of pleasure. We're very humbled. We're very proud to announce that we've hit 1 million players since the game launched. That is a huge number. That is something that we weren't quite expecting quite so soon, but exciting nonetheless. We're really happy that all of you could join us on this journey. It's been exciting all around for everybody. Another great feeling heading into the end of the year. But where does that leave us for next year? What can we talk about there? Well, we're not done yet. There's gonna be more stuff coming. As you know, next year will be our 2nd anniversary happening in March. And for that, we have something big planned, and it kind of builds on things that we've talked about before, maybe things that you've seen in surveys, or if you can read between the lines sometimes, things we've done in game.
Now, does anybody else notice the emphasis there on build? And read between the lines and things that we've done in game and things that we've seen in surveys. Base building. Oh yeah, I think it's coming. The emphasis on the word build there was, in my opinion, too strong to just let go. I think base building is coming. They've touched upon it on the game. And, yeah. But first off, things that keep us coming back day to day. Ooh. Check this bit out.
I think there'll be some exciting stuff that we can announce in the coming year. Outside of that, there's going to be other things that we do, some smaller updates, but all of those are going to be aimed at trying to give you more things to do in the game, more repeatable things, so you can keep coming back and having fun day to day. So stay tuned for more information from us. There's going to be more coming in the new year, like I said. So from all of us here at the Generation Zero team to all of you out there, happy holidays.
Now, things that keep us coming back day to day. I've had a theory on this before. I mean, it could be all sorts of little things, like daily activities that keep us coming back, with specific rewards, maybe ammo, meds, prestige points. They did say in the future there's going to be a use for the prestige points. I'm hoping in 2021 we sort of figure out what that is. That'll be quite nice. But for day to day, check this out. This is what I think. Replayable objectives that'll bring us back to the game daily. Now that for me begs so many questions. So many. And I've said since this appeared, 4 or 5 months after the release of the game, that this is the perfect place for a wave-based sort of defense mode. And this just really, really enforces that. It's like a little loadout area with a computer and a satellite. Now, I thought that the Reaper would come up here and it would be a boss fight. Maybe we punch something in here and the Reaper shows up. But no. No, that wasn't what happened with the Reaper. Now, there's these. These little hatches dotted all around this arena, and a giant one in the middle. So that really, really does make me think that, you know, that is something that's coming. Defensive or just wave-based missions where we could earn rewards, possibly prestige points. And this would be the perfect place for it. You go over, you tap something in on the computer, and you run around in here killing machines. It's big enough to take on a tank in here. 100%. There's a nice amount of cover dotted all around. This is definitely the perfect place for a survival wave-based element to the game. And if they bring that, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, on to something else. Something more amazing. Base building. Let's talk about that. Now then, back to builds. That word. The emphasis on that word. Oh my. I'm 100% certain that base building or building fortification of some kind is coming to the game. We have seen it before. As you can see here in Phoenix Rising, we've seen a sort of build sort of mechanic, and we've also seen it before on Himval with the Alpine Unrest DLC, as you can see here. Now, I've got a few theories. I'm pretty sure it's coming. I think to start off, it will be sort of fortifications, similar to that of Survive the Nights, where you can fortify your windows and doors and things like that. But, there's so many theories that are there. I got a couple here. Himval is just the perfect representation of fortifications. Now, on one of the final missions, you have to fortify the Bjorn Hotel. And it just brings the question, why didn't they do more of that? And then the Phoenix Rising DLC came along, and we did have to do more fortifying. So could it just be a simple fortification method, where we just fortify buildings like this, and put up little barricades like this? We found all of this dotted around. This is skis and wooden planks. So we've done the method there. The base of it is there for the fortifications. But does that mean we'll be able to fortify any building that's around? That's a big question. Just the simple barricades as well could really help out, especially in areas like the farmlands and up in this region here in the north coast. It's just such an open area where little barricades like this could really help, just popping in and out side to side. There are so many questions that I would love answers to. The sort of video blog was just, it was vague. There's so much that we need to know. Oh, so much. I mean, let's have a look at this, another example of the fortifications. So this is another one of the houses on Himval, and as you can see, the windows are boarded up. Now, they've placed a little table at the front. You can still get in this house, but it has seen a sort of fortification to it. Albeit simple, it could be very effective. Now, are we going to be able to fortify like this? Or is it going to be very different? Is it going to be a full-on base building? Which will bring me to my next point, which was with Phoenix Rising. Now, the Ring Fort, which we saw with the Phoenix Rising DLC, brings so many questions about base building. We had to build these barricades along here, all the way around, from scratch. There was nothing there, and we built that. This building was my first thought when seeing this is a structure that was built by crafting. Now, could we see buildings like this in the future that we can build? Or will it be fortifications and building in set locations? There are so many questions because they could go so many ways with it. Now, building little structures like this to have as safe houses on the go would be really quite cool. But then it would take away that difficult element of having to go from safe house to safe house, especially in combat, because some of the safe houses are quite far apart. It does take a long time to move around on this game by foot. So if you could build safe houses everywhere, it would make things a lot easier. So I doubt it will be something like that. But maybe defensible structures like this. Well, offensive structures, really. Just little guard towers. There are so many questions. And even when you go down into here, we go down to the bottom here. This all looks like it was crafted from raw materials found around. All of it. It's just insane. Is this something that we could see? Could we turn caves into little bases? Or can we build the structures ourselves? Do we fortify? There are so many questions around this. And I'm really hoping towards the start of next year we get a lot more information about it. Because crafting is something that the community wanted and we got it. Base building is something that the community wanted. And I really hope that they follow suit with crafting there. I mean, obviously it's going to start small. Maybe just little bits like this like we did before. Just placing it up there. But who knows? There are so many questions. And so many that we need answers to. But for me, that is it for today. Have a great Christmas. And we'll see you on Saturday with some more Generation Zero. Peace.